What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of therapy revelations, after therapy revelations for a diagnosed narcissist. So today I have I've been if you're new here, I've been in psychotherapy for the last, since October 2017, dealing with narcissistic personality disorder, trying to salvage my interpersonal relationships and just, trying to understand more about myself and why I do the things that I do. And in the process of doing that, I've, built a platform on social media, helping, thousands of people understand the mind of a narcissist and or a toxic person and things like that, y'all. So today, I'm just, after therapy today was, kind of tough. It really, really was. Therapy today was just a lot of self-discovery and things like that. So, like I said, I've been in therapy since October 2017. And today, I feel like the last few sessions, I've been getting a little bit more honest with myself and a little bit more honest with the therapist and just being more open and talking about things like that. Just, why I do the things that I have done over the last few years. And therapy helps, y'all. It's not for everybody. Therapy is tough and working through the things that, and what we focus on today was, why? What am I running away from? And things like that. What am I trying to suppress? What am I hiding? And things like that. Because it's something. Because she's like, I've told her about my, my success on social media, my success in life and things like that. And I just told her, and she was just asking, she's like, do you think you're happy with everything? I just like, even at the end of the day, I don't think that I'm, overall happy with it. It's just like, it's a cool being successful on social media. Yeah. But it's not enough. And that's typical with most narcissistic people, probably even with the narcissist in your life, that nothing that person does will ever be enough. Like they'll always be chasing the next high. They'll always be chasing after what comes next. They always going after, who does what and how, and trying to get to the bottom, just wanting more, always wanting more. You know what I mean? Always wanting more. Like what's next? Like it's an endless cycle of what's next. I've always been searching for what's next. I told a lot of people this, but my main goal, my aspirations, my dream is to be a huge successful actor. And, and I know a lot of people are just like, hey, Lee, that's where the delusions of grandeur come into play. Yeah, it probably is delusions of grandeur, but I never thought I'd have over 1 million people that follow me on a social media platform. But, here we are on my TikTok, my YouTube and things like that. Y'all hear the sound in the background. It's my daughter messing around with a bunch of dominoes. Look, mama, look. Take some dominoes out of, sorry, y'all. Take some dominoes out of here and play with them. There you go, right there. It's just loud. It's in the background, and she's not gonna listen. I tried, but I built a platform over social media of over 1 million people now, so it's just like kind of crazy watching it grow and things like that. But it's still not enough. It's usually like, do you ever think any of that success will make you happy? I was like, no, not really. And she just said, because happiness is not an eccentric thing. Happiness does not come from, outside the outside world. Happiness does not come from the outside. Happiness, derives from the inside. And as long as I have inner turmoil, like most narcissists do, like most narcissistic people, we have inner turmoil going on, and we can't we can't get to the bottom of it. Like we're trying to figure out what is going on in our minds, trying to figure out why we do the things that we do and why nothing will ever be enough. It's a battle, y'all. It really is a true battle inside my head, trying to find happiness, trying to find inner peace and things like that. But it escapes me. And this can be frustrating sometimes. And that's why I tell people, like, self-awareness, being a self-aware narcissist is not the best thing in the world. I think people just see self-awareness and you want your narcissist or your toxic person in your life to be self-aware. Self-awareness can be crippling sometimes, y'all, because it's like the voices in my head have woken up. And I'm aware of the voices. I'm aware of the factor that's pushing me to do a lot of the stuff that I do in life. I'm aware of it now. And being aware of it doesn't stop it. Being self-aware doesn't stop it, make the narcissism go away. It doesn't make the personality disorder any easier. I think people just get that confused. Like, how do I make my narcissist self-aware? Why would you want that for them? Like, just leave them alone. Like, self-awareness can be painful as hell. It is not peaceful. It's like you woke up and like all this stuff is going on inside your head and you can't stop the voices now. They just keep talking. Everybody wants self-awareness. Everybody wants to be the self-aware narcissist. Like, you want their narcissist to be self-aware. You're going to put that person in pain. Just leave the person be. You can't change it. Leave them be or accept them for who they are, because you can't change them. You can't change them. You don't have that power. You don't have that ability. They have to want that for themselves and even become self-aware. That's why you see a lot of people go to therapy and they turn away from it, because therapy is painful. They don't think therapy will provide the answers. Therapy hasn't gave me the answers. Therapy has helped me guide me down the pathway to find my own answers, because that's what they do. They can't give you the answers. They ask you questions and make you answer them yourself. I'm sorry y'all for going on that little rant, but like I just feel like I'm gonna do these after every therapy session. I have another one in 2 weeks. I'm gonna just do these after every therapy session to kind of decompress and just feel less filtered and just show y'all who I am and things like that. Because therapy is tough, y'all. I'm just like, people just want, why don't want to, can I get them to go to therapy? Therapy is tough. I don't want to go to therapy sometimes, but I know I have to, or my interpersonal relationships will continue to further the self-destruct. I'll self-destruct myself, and I never reach the prime maximum of who I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be self-aware. Like, how do I make them self-aware? How do I get them to therapy? They don't want to go to therapy because that shit is tough. It's hard as hell to go to therapy, sit through that, tell them all the bad things you've done in your life, and explain and try to ask yourself for forgiveness, because other people won't ever forgive you. That's one of the main things that people ask me all the time. Is like, have you ever gone back in your life and apologized for the people you've done wrong? Why? Why would I go back and apologize? I'm 36 years old. Why would I go back and apologize to somebody I haven't spoken to in 20 years? People heal. Would you want your narcissist that treated you terribly for 20 years ago to reach out to you and say something? Most people would say no. There's some people that are going to say, yeah, they're like, yeah, I definitely want that. It'll help bring me peace. But 20 years later, that sounds like a Hoover. It sounds like a Hoover attempt. That's exactly what they teach you in therapy, or teach you in narcissistic abuse classes, or how to survive narcissistic abuse. They tell you to watch out for the Hoover. An apology 20 years later can be a Hoover. So people people think it's so simple. It's so simplistic. It's just like, oh, I want self-awareness. No, you don't want the self-awareness for that person, because they can take it out on you. They can take their frustration with being self-aware and not being able to stop themselves from doing the things that they do sometimes to you. They can take that frustration out on you and make it worse, because guess why they went to therapy? You. I'm in pain because of you. They'll start to blame you for the pain that they experience in therapy and self-discovery, because it hurts. It sucks. It really, really does, y'all. I know I've been ranting this whole time, but I feel like I'm just decompressing here. I'm just like talking. I ain't saying nothing out the way. I ain't saying nothing crazy. I'm cool. You know what I mean? But it really is tough. I know I'm just dressed like this. I had to leave therapy, go pick my son up, pick my son up from school, take him to play basketball at the Y. Now I'm here with her, who's crawling behind me, doing too much. She been a bugaboo. She bugging me, and you know it ain't cool. You bugging me? Yeah, she's a little bug, y'all. But yeah, this is my decompression, y'all. I'm just decompressing, y'all. And just like I said, self-awareness is not all it's cracked up to be. Like, sometimes I wish I can go back to the simplistic ways. I'm like social media, real estate now. I wish I could go back to my warehouse days when I was just unaware and just running around in the warehouse, wanting more. Because at least back then, I thought getting more would make me happy or make me feel fulfilled, but it doesn't. Getting more has not made me feel fulfilled, because it's eccentric things. It's external things. It's things outside of my life, outside of my inner being, and things like that. It's not my inner world stuff, baby. You messing with these are my good glasses. Yeah, you gotta stop, baby. You gotta stop. You're doing too much. Okay. Anyways, y'all. Yeah. I'm decompressed. Y'all lucky I love y'all. I wouldn't go so hard. You understand? I love you. I wouldn't go so hard. Are you blue kiss back? That's why I go hard though, y'all. It's frustrating, but it's worth it, y'all. So my next therapy session is on May 25th, so I'll be back on here. Let me add this to it too, y'all. I'm not saying don't go to therapy. If you're a narcissist watching this, take your ass to therapy. Go to therapy, because it's worth it. It's absolutely 100% worth it. I know I shouldn't. I cut the video short right there. I hope y'all stay tuned right here. I'm gonna stop it. But if you're a narcissist or a toxic person, or you're an empath, you're a survivor, who the hell ever you are, if you have any kind of inner turmoil going on, get your ass up after this video. Get on Google Psychology Today, and go to find you a good therapist in your area. Find you a good therapist in your area, because therapy has helped change my life for the better. I'm not here without therapy, as y'all know, as y'all probably already know. I'm not here without therapy. I'm not saying don't go to therapy. I'm absolutely saying go to therapy. She's trying to get loud just because I'm loud. Hey, mama, Adaya. Chill, mama. I'm almost done, okay? I'm almost done. I don't care a little cute smile. She'll be smiling, trying to manipulate me with a smile. Doesn't work on me. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know. Anyways, y'all, go to therapy. This is not, like I said, this is not me saying don't go to therapy. Please go to therapy. Please go to therapy. Anyways, like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.